Well, welcome to this What's Going On slot. We haven't had one for a little while, but that doesn't mean nothing's going on. And we had a baptism service last week, which we met together for, which was amazing. It's now online, so you can watch that. And a big thank you to the Germans and Partridges who hosted us so beautifully.
So good news, we are going to try and meet up face to face on Sundays very soon. We think it will be every other week, so every 2 weeks. And we're hoping to start this before the end of October. So watch the notices, watch this space, and we will get back to you on it. We do need help though in setting up. We're going to try and keep it as minimal setup as possible, but we don't want this just to fall on a few people and become a burden. We really do need you to offer to help in setup. There's also help going to be needed in videoing the services so we can post them online, and support with editing. So if you have a particular interest and gifting in video work and editing, please let us know.
Indeed. And if you're a church member, you should have received an email that's about expressions of support of the roles that are to do with the vision and the outcome of those votes. So watch this space for further information about that. Guy will talk about that in a moment. But we've got some really important dates coming up that we'd like you to put in your diary. So the 19th of October at 2:30 till 8 p.m, the leaders are going to be meeting together to pray and to fast at Andy and Jane's home. And then on the 23rd of October, the leaders will be having a full discussion about moving the vision forward at the Langstone Cliff.
Now that's going to be followed up on the 29th of October for all members. We're going to have a repeat of the prayer and fasting day, which will run from 2:30 to 8 p.m. on the 29th of October. We've not worked out venues yet for that, but I'd encourage you all to really take that seriously and get involved so we can get on our knees before our holy God. Then we're going to follow that up with a members church meeting sometime in November. We were hoping for the 2nd of November, struggling to get a venue, so it may be the 10th of November. That's what we're aiming for currently, but there will be a really important church members meeting then. So again, we will give you information as and when.
So Guy, I have a question for you. Why fast?
Well, that's a big question, isn't it? It's a good way to lose weight. But no, on a serious note, I can't explain it in a few seconds. What I would say is that Jesus commanded it or expected us to do it. He said, not if you fast and pray, when you fast and pray. So Jesus thought it was a good idea. And secondly, that when we fast, it causes us to humble ourselves, to get rid of pride and to humble ourselves before God. And when we humble ourselves, when we get on our knees before God, then I believe God can really, really work. So that's a 30-second little bit on fasting. Maybe we should look to doing a little bit more preaching on it. Hazel's going to read anyway from the teeth in Hebrews 10 verses 23 to 25.
So, let us hold tightly without wavering to the hope we affirm, for God can be trusted to keep his promise. Let us think of ways to motivate one another to acts of love and good works, and let us not neglect our meeting together as some people do, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of his return is drawing near.
So that's what's going on.
That's what's going on.